Do you buy Bitcoin, Dogecoin? Should you? Watch this video to find out more about cryptocurrency trading. Hello, welcome back to another video with Mind Money Masters. Thank you again so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you can see anytime I create a new video. Also, please check out the description of the video for any additional information and resources. Hey, so I'm sure that everyone has at least heard of the term cryptocurrency, but what is it? I must admit I actually only recently discovered some of the benefits, and I've traded stocks, options, and forex for several years. So is cryptocurrency trading the next big financial vehicle? Will Bitcoin take over as the ultimate form of transferable currency? If you have heard the term cryptocurrency and are wondering what it is, then this post is definitely for you. In the next few slides, I will explain what is cryptocurrency, some different types of currency, high-level benefits, and how to get started with cryptocurrency trading. But first, I want to read to you a quote from Richard Branson, specifically on Bitcoin. Well, I think it's working. There may be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin. People have made fortunes off Bitcoin. Some have lost money. It is volatile, but people make money off of volatility too. Let's just take a second and think about that. I can personally attest that the volatility of the cryptocurrency market is alive and well. If you haven't heard anything in the news recently, in a week, I think Bitcoin went from 30,000 to 39,000. $9,000 chance, a 30% increase in 1 week. Show me a stock that does that. That is definitely something I'm interested in. So, it may not be suitable for every investor. And if you're worried about extreme volatility in your investments, then maybe it's not for you. But that being said, nothing in this video is a recommendation to buy or invest in any cryptocurrency. And I would always recommend working with your financial advisor before making any decisions. So what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a type of digital asset that can be used to exchange value. From a high-level perspective, it's really no different than any other type of currency, like the US dollar versus the euro, or the yuan versus the euro. One of the major differences here between cryptocurrency and standard currency is that there's no physical coins or paper associated. They are completely 100% digital. And I have to be honest, I think of several futuristic movies whenever I think of cryptocurrency in general. I'm sure you've heard the line in movies, I want to pay with galactic credits or some other digital form of payment, and they hand over a mini disc or scan a barcode and the payment is transferred. That's kind of how I would explain cryptocurrency in a very high level perspective. But cryptocurrency, currently our technology does allow for these digital exchanges such as cryptocurrency. Think of PayPal or Venmo. Most e-banks for that matter have an e-pay type of service. This is similar to cryptocurrency. However, the big difference here is that cryptocurrency is not regulated by any centralized banking system. This means that it's decentralized. When someone pays via PayPal or Venmo, the attached bank account confirms the value and transfers the funds electronically. There's usually some type of charge for this. Albeit that's a small charge, the financial institutions are controlling this transfer of funds and receive some form of payment. I'm going to go into decentralization and the transfer process a little bit later, but there's thousands of different currencies that are out there. I'm not going to go into all of them, but I'm going to go into at least 4 main ones. Some key buzzwords that you might be hearing around there is called blockchain, mining, and cryptography. Cryptography is kind of how it's secured. Mining is how these things are created, and blockchain goes along with cryptography. A little bit more on that later. I don't want to overwhelm anyone at this point. So since there are thousands of different currencies out there, there would be no way for me to go through all of these. Not even 10% of them I could. So I really just want to list 4 of them. Now, again, there's no recommendation on these 4 in any way, shape, or form, but they're the main market movers, I would say, that definitely are out there and noticed, other than maybe Dogecoin recently. But Bitcoin, it's the leader. Cryptocurrency world, from a market capitalization perspective, price, and utilization. It's the most common. It was created in 2009. Bitcoin started the cryptocurrency revolution. There are companies today that actually pay their employees in Bitcoin. Plus, there are stores that accept Bitcoin. There's a store just up the street here that accepts Bitcoin as payment. Now, you can withdraw Bitcoin from ATMs. This is something that if you started trading Bitcoin or trading cryptocurrency in general, Bitcoin can kind of almost be the benchmark of a lot of different currencies. You can get in and out of it very easily. It's something to definitely be interested in if you are trading and want to have like a long-term relationship maybe with cryptocurrency. Ethereum, this is one that is most versatile, I would say, or arguably the most versatile. It's the most versatile because it is used to create your own cryptocurrency. So the actual currency itself is called Ether, but Ethereum is the instrument that allows you to create other cryptocurrencies. So if you mine for Ethereum, you can actually create your own currency. And a lot of the other thousands of other currencies that are based out in the market are based off of an Ethereum platform. It also has the second highest price and market capitalization. I put Litecoin on here. It was launched in 2011. It typically is, I would arguably a hedge against Bitcoin from a volatility perspective. Maybe not so much recently, but Litecoin has been known to kind of hedge against volatility. It was created as an alternative to Bitcoin, and you can use this to buy and sell goods. It's definitely less expensive per coin. The market cap is in the top 10, but it's for sure not anywhere close to as high as Bitcoin. The other one I want to put on here is Tether. So the symbol here is USDT, which you might see USD from a standpoint of like a US dollar. And it made the list specifically because it is the fourth highest trading cryptocurrency in the market by capitalization and volume. There have been recent issues with Tether corporations regarding currency being backed by gold or the US dollar. I would suggest doing some additional research before delving and just jumping into this because it may or may not be as stable as a lot of things have been told about in the past. So, some benefits I want to go into of trading cryptocurrencies. So when I discuss trading cryptocurrency, I not only mean on an exchange, but also as a means of exchanging for goods. So this is the first benefit that I want to bring up. When you purchase Bitcoin, you buy a portion of Bitcoin typically, unless you want to spend $30,000, $40,000 and buy one Bitcoin. In this sense, it's similar to kind of trading forex. With forex trading, you buy US dollars against the euros, believing that the US dollar will rise in value. And, in a similar sense, Bitcoin versus the US dollars, believing Bitcoin will rise in value as well. Now, the caveat here is that you can also use Bitcoin to trade other currencies. And obviously you can use it to buy everyday items like US dollars and all of that. But, if you really want to get more into Forex, this particular post video is not regarding Forex. I do have a blog post on Forex currencies on my website. I'll have a link for that in the description. But this is going to be just more about cryptocurrency. But I will do a video on Forex trading as well. Another benefit of trading cryptocurrency is the decentralization factor. I discussed it briefly earlier, but with this, when you pay someone in Venmo, that institution, like I said, connects to your Venmo account, confirms the funds are not duplicated, and they initiate the removal of the funds and add the funds to your other account. Now, this is all done by a financial institution. Funds are transferred successfully. So how are we able to transfer funds, cryptocurrencies, since they don't use banks? So the answer is in blockchain technology and cryptography. Think of this as a massive worldwide network of transactions, global transactions of a checks and balances perspective. So if you use Bitcoin for something or you transfer it to another person, in essence, if it leaves your wallet, the blockchain will keep a record of that transaction and confirm the currency movement. So in essence, there's no specific financial institution that keeps a ledger. It just connects one to the other. So the end result to the beginning result, it's a one-way transfer. And once it's out of yours, it's in the other. So lastly, a major benefit of cryptocurrency is the security that it can offer. It is a digital currency. It's pretty much impossible to counterfeit. Plus, the encryption on the blockchain is nearly impossible to hack. Cryptocurrency is not subject to any governmental intervention or policies to control the money flow like the Federal Reserve Bank. Now, that is to say the market does dictate the value of the currency, but it's not dictated by a centralized government. So in addition, with a digital wallet that I mentioned a little bit earlier, you don't necessarily need to store anything on a web server. I will go into some digital wallets in the next section, actually. So one of the things, how to start cryptocurrency trading, you got to open your trading account. By now, the concept of cryptocurrency trading has pretty much either blown your mind or you're thirsting for more knowledge. So the steps, obviously, like I said, open your first account, fund it. Since it's a digital world, digital currency, you'll need to connect your existing bank account and cryptocurrency trading platform. Most will allow wire or ACH transfers at a small charge or potentially zero cost. But I would look into as many platforms as you can, but I personally would suggest Coinbase or maybe Gemini for new investors. If you do decide on Coinbase, you can get an extra $10 in cryptocurrency right away if you buy $100 of that currency. Keep in mind, it's not a bad strategy to have accounts with multiple platforms. So picking a currency and deciding on a strategy. So there's over 8,500 currencies, I think, that are out there right now. It's a lot to choose from. There are multiple cryptocurrency strategies. You can invest and hold Bitcoin or hold any of the cryptocurrencies as a potential currency of the future. However, you can also trade them, just like stocks, options, forex. You can day trade. I think there was even talk about adding options to cryptocurrencies here in the near future. So if you want to trade, I would strongly suggest looking for a trading course and training to review various strategies. Make sure to keep your currency safe. This is by far the most important aspect of the process. When you're first starting out, a web wallet or mobile wallet can be the easiest. Installing a wallet on your desktop or laptop computer is also possible. Blockchain.com/wallet or bitcoin.org/en/choose your wallet are two sites that you can check out for options. I can actually put those in our links as well in the description. I would strongly suggest that at some point you get a hardware wallet. It's the safest and offers the most physical thumb drive-like device that you can keep track of your balances. So my final take on cryptocurrency, I know you've all been waiting for this. I really hope you enjoyed this introduction to cryptocurrency. I believe there are multiple factors to consider if you want to start trading. There are various risks, like with anything. It is how we manage the risks that make us successful. People think forex trading, options trading also are more risky, and it can definitely be unless you learn how to manage that. For me, cryptocurrency is just kind of an alternate investment. I dabble with it. I trade a little bit. I mostly use it for like a long-term buy and hold strategy. But that doesn't mean I discourage trading. It just simply means that the long-term investing is something that I'm more interested in with specifically to cryptocurrency. eToro is also another cryptocurrency trading platform. I didn't mention that earlier, but that was one of the things that just kind of came to my mind. I personally don't use eToro, but that's just because I haven't researched enough about it. So I would always encourage everyone to do your research. It may be a viable option if you're looking to trade consistently. Also with forex trading, I would suggest looking into any sandbox platform and test your strategies before you use any real money. There are 3 books I would encourage you to check out if you're interested in taking your cryptocurrency trading to the next level. I love to recommend books. They're able to be on Audible and physical books. I would probably encourage physical books on this so you get use of the graphs. I'll put those 3 books in our description. I always recommend that in order to actually lessen total risk within your financial portfolio, you have to have multiple streams of income. If cryptocurrency trading gives you one stream of income, that's fantastic. But how do you fund that initial investment? I personally think building a business is one of the most beneficial ways to create your first stream of income, to even fund your cryptocurrency hobby or fund your investments. Building an online business and a digital business can be extremely easy if you have the right education. If you're interested in learning how to build a digital business without the worry of holding any inventory in your basement or in your garage, no inventory at all, check out my link in the description and follow the steps as well. I'm really happy to share this information with you. As always, cheers to your success. Happy investing. Thank you so much for watching.